Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have David Henry, president of NETGEAR, to discuss how the Wi-Fi industry will evolve in the next few years and the broader impact on the technology landscape. It is great to have you with us, David. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Hey, thank you for having me.
You got it. And before we get to your outlook, give us some background on NETGEAR.
Sure. So NETGEAR is the leading provider of wired and wireless networking for both homes, small and medium-sized business. We've been around for over 25 years, and we continue to grow and evolve, particularly in high-performance networking.
Let's start with the most recent news of the day. Can you tell our viewers more about your recent product launch and foray into Wi-Fi 7?
Yes, Wi-Fi 7. So it's hard to believe we're now 7 generations into Wi-Fi. It's over 20 years. NETGEAR has been delivering Wi-Fi solutions to our customers. Every few years, a new technology standard comes out that is designed to deliver Wi-Fi connectivity for whatever applications and devices that customers may need for the next 5 years. We're now in the 7th generation. It's called Wi-Fi 7, and we've just launched our newest Wi-Fi 7 product that we're calling the Orbi 970. It is much faster than any Wi-Fi we've had in the past, so it can support all those video streams, all the things, the gaming, all the things you might want to do. It also has very, very broad coverage, so it can connect your entire home to the network. And of course, one more thing it has is capacity. What capacity means is if you have 20, 30, 40, even 100 devices all on your network at the same time, our Wi-Fi 7 Orbi can accommodate them to make sure your slow devices don't slow down your fast devices.
With Wi-Fi advancing as quickly as it has, where do you see the Wi-Fi industry evolving in the next few years?
Yeah, so one of the trends we're seeing is a technology we're calling mesh Wi-Fi. It's been around for a while, but it's growing very quickly. Mesh Wi-Fi basically means instead of having one wireless router, like in your home, maybe in your home office, that has to serve up Wi-Fi to your whole home, instead, Wi-Fi mesh means you have multiple wireless routers around your home. Why do you have that? Because as wireless travels through walls, the signal degrades and it gets slower. With mesh Wi-Fi, you have a Wi-Fi access point effectively maybe on every floor in your home, or maybe one in the back and one in the front, to make sure wherever you are, you always have the fastest speeds. And that's critical because more and more, we're not just using Wi-Fi in one room, we're using it all throughout the home. And even in the backyard, the front yard, throughout our property, we want high speed. So mesh Wi-Fi, and our Orbi is the leading mesh Wi-Fi technology on the market.
What impact will Wi-Fi 7, its predecessors like Wi-Fi 6E, have on the broader technology landscape? Do you think consumers are ready to embrace these new technologies?
Yeah, so it's all about applications. I mean, we're all video streaming. In fact, more and more popular now is live video. For example, a lot of NFL football games are now streamed only live. Comedy specials are streamed on Netflix live. And if you don't have really, really strong connectivity, those applications can't run. So live streaming of high resolution 4K, even 8K video, immersive gaming, not just the gaming that on your old PlayStation, we're talking AR and VR gaming. Those are the applications that this Wi-Fi is really going to enable. And then lastly, the smart home. Every device in your home that you've bought that plugs into a wall that has a battery in the last 5 years probably connects to your Wi-Fi network. And that connectivity makes it more intelligent, more valuable. So those devices in the future are going to be proliferate throughout the home. They're all going to be connected through Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi 6E, Wi-Fi 7 are great to connect them all.
Let's talk a little bit about Apple's recent announcement now that the latest iPhone is equipped for Wi-Fi 6E. What does this mean for consumers, and what do they need to know about the new technology? And similarly, how will this impact the router industry?
Yeah, so the router industry is all about supporting the applications and devices. So we need devices, we need applications. The applications never stop coming, but the devices are key. And so when Apple announced Wi-Fi 6E and the iPhone 15 Plus, I believe, it's amazing. It's much faster than the previous technology. It uses a new frequency called 6 gigahertz. 6 gigahertz is a much higher frequency than most of the Wi-Fi you have today. That means it's much faster and a lot less interference. So the iPhone now supports 6E, but in order to take advantage of that, you need to upgrade your home network. Wi-Fi 6E or Wi-Fi 7, like the Orbi I just mentioned, supports that 6 gigahertz frequency. So to get those fast speeds, upgrade your networks to Wi-Fi 6E or 7.
What are the biggest challenges facing the Wi-Fi industry today, and how is NETGEAR addressing those challenges?
Yeah, the biggest challenge that I see is with all these devices connected and all these applications running and our lives really running over Wi-Fi, privacy and security are more important than ever and will become more important than ever. You want to make sure that no one's on your network that shouldn't be. You want to make sure that if you click on a link that someone sends you, that's not going to take you to the wrong place. What NETGEAR is doing to enable that is we have a new technology called NETGEAR Armor. It runs on your wireless Orbi or your wireless router, and it connects every device and makes sure that if they try to go to a rogue site, if someone tries to click on a phishing attack, we can block it right there at the Wi-Fi router. So any device in the home, and think about it, you can't load antivirus software on your smart TV. You can't load antivirus software on your refrigerator that just connected. You need the home network itself to protect itself, and that's what NETGEAR Armor does. It's all about security.
And this is available for consumers and now.
Yes, it's available today on all of our wireless routers and Orbi systems.
So let's close with some helpful guidance for our viewers. Any tips you can share to help consumers best prepare for the new generations of Wi-Fi? Is it something that just because the product is out, you have to acquire it for your home right away?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still okay to use. Let's say you just got, the latest. Now
Well,
there's another iteration of it.
Yeah. Hey, look, good enough is good enough for a lot of people. And I won't tell people to upgrade just for the sake of upgrading. But a couple of things to remember. And here's tip number one would be there's an app called Speed Test. You can download it from the App Store or the Google Play. It basically, you take your phone and you walk around your house and you figure out how fast is my internet. And if your internet, when you're 2 feet away from your router, is say a gigabit, but by the time you get to your bedroom, it's a half a gigabit or even less, well, then that tells you that your signal is degrading, you're not getting your full speed across your home. That's a good sign that you might need to upgrade. Other signs would be your videos are stuttering, your gaming is lagging, those types of things. That's the first thing. Once you start to think, man, maybe it's time to upgrade, the second tip I would give people is renting versus buying. What many of you do not know is that on your cable bill every month is a fee for your wireless gateway. Some people thought it was free. No, it's not free. If you're paying 15, 20, 25 bucks a month for your equipment, well, think about how quickly you could make up that cost by buying your own, right? So many of the customers of NETGEAR go into a Best Buy, go into an Amazon, go into a Costco, and they upgrade because they've done the math and they say, hey, I can save money just by buying now. I don't have to pay that rental fee for months and months and months, and it really adds up. Lastly, when you do upgrade your network, keep it really simple. Keep your name and your password the same as your old network's name and password. That way, all the devices in your home automatically move to the new NETGEAR product. If you change your Wi-Fi name and password, now you may have to do that for security. If you feel like someone has it who shouldn't, by all means upgrade. But if you want to keep the upgrade very simple, keep your name and password the same as your old network. That way your devices will follow you.
That is such a great point that you make, because virtually every single thing in my house runs off of Wi-Fi, work computers, personal computers, phones, work phones. I did not even consider that when, looking to upgrade. I can't even imagine how many passwords we'd have to put into all these devices.
It's hours and hours of work. You can avoid it.
All right. We appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you.